a must-have preparedness tool, prepper tool. Hey everybody, this is Michael with Asymmetrical Preparedness. There's a lot of must-haves, right? Yeah, there's a lot to preparedness. A lot of different things we need to think about. A lot of different things we need to have. I feel the most important thing is, yes, you need to have these things, but you need to have the skills, the knowledge, the abilities to use all this stuff properly. So what specific item am I talking about today? Amongst the abundance, plethora of must-have prepper tools, because there's a lot of them out there. This is what I'm talking about today. What is this? This is a chainsaw. This is my steel, what is it, MS-362. This is a good saw. Let me fix the camera here so you can see it a little bit better. Let me put it back here, get a better angle so you guys can see me, see the saw. This has a 25-inch bar. You don't need one that big necessarily. I have some big stuff I gotta cut up, and it's useful. I've used it a couple times. I've needed a bar this big once or twice. Don't need a bar this big, but the saw is capable of it. So make sure you have good quality bars. I love steels, good quality machines. Key for chainsaws is have extra chains. Definitely have extra chains. Different style chains for different work. So check into that. I'm not necessarily going to go into that. I'm not a chainsaw expert. I use mine, I would say, fairly regularly, but I'm not out there sawing all the time. I'm not a chainsaw master. I definitely am proficient at it. Make sure all your safety features work properly on your saw. Take care of it, maintain it, make sure you got bar oil in there. Make sure you keep your chains sharpened. That's another thing. Get yourself a set of sharpening tools so that you can sharpen your own chains. Because long-term event, SHTF, you're not going to be able to take them down to the steel dealer or the farm supply or whoever it is to get your chains sharpened. You're going to have to sharpen them yourself. It's a skill. You got to learn it, but it's not that difficult. It's a little time consuming, yes, because you got to sit there and sharpen every single little tooth on your chain. The longer the bar, the bigger the chain, the more teeth it takes. Yes, of course. You can have different bar sizes though. Not difficult to swap out. Little bolts, take them out. Not that, you know what I'm saying. You can swap your bar out, put a smaller bar on. But then you need chains for the bar, right? Chain is the proper length for the bar. There's a lot of other things. The width of the bar, there's just different things involved with getting a proper chain. So if you have a saw and you don't know what chain you need, take your saw in with you when you're getting your chain. They will help you pick out which chains you need, what kind of stuff you're doing, so that you have proper chains. Different bar lengths, different kind of chains, extra chains, sharpening tools, proper fuel for it. Make sure it is non-ethanol. Around here I have several fuel gas stations that sell ethanol-free unleaded gasoline. It's the only thing I use in this. You can buy the cans of steel fuel, but oh my gosh, that's expensive, right? Also, make sure you have the additive, because this is a two-stroke. And like I said, the bar oil, make sure you maintain. Use your gear properly. Maintain it, take care of it. Safety precautions. Hard hat, eye protection, foot protections like steel-toe boots, stuff like that. Maybe some chaps if you feel the need. Gloves. Make sure you're safe with this kind of stuff. Chainsaws are dangerous, but when used properly, they're a wonderful tool, a great tool, and it is a vital tool for preparedness because if we're talking about a big event, Yeah, some people say, oh, you'll just run out of fuel. So get an axe, get a handsaw. Yes, definitely have an axe, definitely have handsaws, because those complement this. And so what? You might eventually run out of fuel. Okay, I get it. But in the interim, this will make life so much easier for you. Work smarter, not harder, right? This will take care of the job in, a fraction of the time than a handsaw and an axe will. And it's very useful. These raised beds, cutting these boards, saw all the cutting I did with my raised beds. If I didn't do it with a handsaw, because it was just a small little quick job, I didn't need to get a chainsaw out to cut little pallet slats, to make the raised bed that's actually sitting in front of me behind camera. But very, very useful. Clearing logs from roads and or dropping trees to create barricades in roads. Creating security features for your property. Security stuff we talk about on Patreon, links in the description below. If you're interested, $1 a month, hundreds of videos there, tons of content. You can binge watch for a long, long, long time. But anyway, yeah, security stuff. Building things, structures, taking down trees, cleaning up areas, clearing areas, clearing your area if forest fires are coming in. Yeah, chainsaws are very, very useful. There's a lot of good brands out there. I like Steel, but Husky makes some good saws also. I know my grandfather was a logger way back when. He started off at the, the chain man or whatever the lowest position was. He worked his way all the way up to foreman and running crews and all stuff like that. He filled all the positions in logging. Logging is dangerous, but they used McCullough's chainsaws, which I don't even know if they're still around anymore. I think Steel pretty much stole the show, as well as some Huskies. I think Husky is almost as well known as Steel. I'm not sure, but those are two saws I know that are good quality. I just prefer Steel. Good quality saws, never had a problem with mine whatsoever. Starts every single time, even if I don't use it for an extended period of time. So get yourself a good quality saw. And maybe the electric thing if you're just doing like trimming stuff around, but get a fuel saw, gas saw. So much better. And you don't necessarily need a big huge hog saw like this. We go up to our bug out locations, primary, alternate, all those kind of things on a fairly regular basis, and there's some huge trees down across the roads sometimes going up to them, which is good because then I know that nobody else has been up there, but I got to clear the road. So a big saw, I'd rather have overkill, put it that way. But think about a chainsaw as a vital preparedness tool, and get a good quality saw, extra chains, extra bars, those kind of things. Sharpening tools, bar oil, additive, and ethanol-free fuel. Working a saw is fun, but be careful. Respect the saw and make sure that you're careful. I don't want anybody out there losing limbs, hurting themselves. Practice, take it easy, and it can be a very, very valuable tool in your preparedness arsenal. Please subscribe, please hit the like button, please comment below, please share the videos. You guys rock. You guys rock. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. I enjoy doing this. I enjoy teaching, talking, empowering, uplifting, whatever you want to call it. I love it. I have a lot of fun. Yeah. So have a wonderful day. And remember, prepping is living insurance. I love you guys. Have a wonderful day. And blessings to you and yours.